Last week I wondered out loud if the Minnesota State High School League needs to rethink their school classifications, mainly public schools being in the same classes as private schools. It elicited plenty of passionate responses, both for and against. The sentiment has grown in recent years, especially when private high schools three-peat as state champions by absolutely demolishing outstate public schools. And now a petition is nearing 9,000 signatures, urging the MSHSL to take action. Excerpts from the letter by campaign organizer Crystal Kuckenbecker, emphasis added by me, for clarity and easier reading. Dear members of the Minnesota State High School League Board, I am writing to express my concern about the current classification system for high school sports in our state. As a member of the community and a parent of a high school athlete, I have noticed a growing trend of private schools recruiting players and athletes from all over the state. This has led to an unfair advantage for these schools and puts regular public schools at a disadvantage. I strongly believe that private schools who recruit players and athletes should be in a class of their own or be required to compete at the highest class for high school sports. Currently, these schools are placed in the same class as regular public schools, which I believe is not fair. Private schools have the resources and means to recruit top players and build teams that are almost unbeatable. This puts tremendous pressure on hometown teams who do not have the same recruiting abilities. Furthermore, it is not just about the competition, but also about sportsmanship and fairness. When private schools recruit players, they are essentially building an all-star team, which goes against the true spirit of high school sports. Regular public schools, on the other hand, rely on their students who live in the community and may not have the same level of talent and skill. It is not fair for these teams to compete against each other, as it can be demoralizing and discouraging for the players who have put in their hard work and dedication in their respective sports. I urge the Minnesota State High School League Board to take action on this matter and consider creating a separate class or requiring private schools to compete at the highest class for high school sports. As a parent and a member of the community, I believe it is our responsibility to ensure that all high school athletes have an equal opportunity to compete and showcase their skills. Sincerely, Crystal Kuckenbecker, and a lot of upset parents and Minnesota community members. As of this writing, noon on the 25th of March 2024, the petition is less than 100 signatures from its goal of 9,000. If you wish to join, click here to sign the petition.